Hey there folks, how are you all doing today? I hope you are well. My name is Rabbit and welcome to episode number 4 of Let's Blindly Play Crusader of Centy for the Sega Genesis, aka Sega Mega Drive, depending on what region you are in. In our previous episode, we finished exploring Dahlia Valley, at least to the extent that we can right now, and prior to us exiting the area, we stumbled upon this random little hut or cabin that was just nestled in the center. And weirdly enough, a random wolf was trying to eat the grandma. I'm not sure if we were suddenly thrust into the world of Little Red Riding Hood or what was going on, but we were able to defeat the wolf, and the old lady ended up sharing with us that the seer slash, I guess, fortune teller back in Soleil town was waiting for us and looking for us. So let's go ahead and see if we can find her. Last time we were here, a child over in the playground area had mentioned that I think that the seer had taken the day off, so I don't see anybody here, and I'm pretty sure this is the old man, aka Wise Man. That's what I thought he was called, and he's not even saying anything new, so I don't really know what they're talking about or what she was specifically talking about. Maybe we need to find her somewhere. Let's start with the castle. I'm thinking it's possible the seer could have come here first, and then we'll go. I believe it was mentioned that the seer should be in the plaza, whatever that means. I would assume that where that fountain was and where the old man was sitting would count as the plaza, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's see what they have to say. So still just shit-talking my bronze medal, not really the information I was looking for. And the king himself even says, "Go now, train yourself hard with that sword and become a hero." Ugh, further bull crap that I don't need to hear. I can't think of where this person might be, but you know what? While we're already here, I was wanting to revisit this anyway, so I could check on the guy that's peeing. What are you doing? So it's a random soldier, and he says, "What are you doing?" "I'm using that right now. Get lost." Oh, my bad. I mean, maybe you should lock the door. I guess to be fair, he did have the door closed, and I'm the one that opened it. And oh my gosh, it's like a bathtub or a spa. Oh goodness, y'all, I could go for a nice hot bath right now. The maid says, "Yikes, what the? Don't surprise me like that. This is the king's chamber. This is no place for a punk kid like you. Now get out." That's rude. Don't you know I'm the future hero of the world? And you're talking to me this way? So ridiculous. The puppy says, "Bow wow, bow wow." So cute. I love that the king has a dog. But what I don't love is that the seer doesn't appear to even be here. I think, and I could be wrong, maybe the plaza is not in the center of Soleil town. I'm pretty sure that section off to the left or in the westward part of Soleil, I thought it was called the playground, but it could be the plaza. Why don't we head over that way and see what it says? It's also possible that a seer slash a fortune teller could be maybe in the church? No, surely someone like that would not be in the church, not a place of holy worship. But since I'm passing by it anyway, I might as well go ahead and take a look here. Well, there's someone over there in that upper right-hand chamber, and I don't think there was an NPC there the first time we came here. So let's check that person out in a second. The wise man says, "Long ago, there was an abominable event, blah, blah, blah." Same thing he said the last time we were here. And as I said last time, I don't disagree with you, Pastor. Okay, who is this? Oh, it's actually Alice. I've been thinking, ever since I spoke to your mom, being a hero might seem glamorous, but in reality, you have to kill and take away life. But without heroes, we will be killed by monsters. What should we do? Oh, Alice, don't worry too much about it. You can just rest your pretty little head and allow me to be the one to bear the burden of this. And as for bearing burdens, you guys, I'm feeling a little stuck. I don't know where this fortune teller would be. Ah, okay, so this does indicate that the western side is the plaza after all? That is so crazy. I thought it was the playground, but you know, I guess everything works. And to be fair, there was a child who even said something about the see her in the first place. So maybe we should go and talk to them, and that'll trigger the chain of events that will allow us to encounter the fortune teller. So this boy says, I saw the fortune teller talking to the white flower. I'm not kidding, it's true. Oh, a white flower. So maybe that's what I need to be looking for, see? That's why you've got to always talk to the NPCs. Chai, the fortune teller's house is open today. Why don't you go and visit? Not only can she tell the future, but she can give you good advice. Oh, so the house is open today. We saw there were 2 houses that were not really accessible. There was one that I think it said was for sale, and then the other one where the roosters were, there was nobody inside. So let's just try both of these. I'm guessing the fortune teller's back. ... question mark? There's no one in here. What is this house for? Unless the fortune teller bought the abandoned house, it still indicates that it's for sale. And I can't go inside. You guys, I don't even know where could this fortune teller be? Unless she's just in the plaza and I have to just run around and look for her. But I didn't see a house the last time we were over here. Unless I just didn't look thoroughly enough, which, you know, with me is always a possibility. So why don't I just quit moaning and groaning and just hug the parameters of the actual plaza and let's see what we can find. There might very well be... What the heck is this? Well, it's just a hole for me to fall into. Okay, game, I see you, and I just murdered something. Let's just keep it moving. We're not gonna think too much about it. We're on a mission here. Blood must be shed sometimes. That's just how it goes. So no judgment for me. Oh, and then what does this say? Dahlia Valley. Oh, this way to the Rafflesia training ground. So I could have also accessed it by coming this way. Well, maybe I didn't exhaust all of the paths here the last time I was running around. I felt like I did a decent job of looking, but I suppose I didn't really overturn every single stone, as they say. All right, what do you have to say? Oh, it's Pico. Wow, that fortune teller really can tell your future. Okay, great, Pico. Can you tell me where the fortune teller is? Because I am not seeing anybody that even seems remotely like a fortune teller. I've just found a bunch of brats. And I think this is where we were before. And why are there so many moles? Okay, you know what I need to try? Let's hug the center. We've seen, oh, there's another person. Hey, did they just run away from me? I don't even know what to say. Oh, there's the white flower. Ooh, but it's tight-lipped as it stands right now. Okay. I don't know. And then this was what takes you to Dahlia Valley? Okay, or to the Rafflesia training ground, rather. Okay, so there's the flower next to a tent, and then here's the tent that that person ran into. So perhaps this is where we need to go. House of Mermaid. For a limited time, you can see a mermaid for free. Ooh, my interest is piqued, game. She's adorable. And she says, would you like to increase your maximum HP? Heck yes, I would. I will sell 1 HP, but it costs 800 melons. This may sound rude, but you don't look like you can afford it. Wow, that is certainly rude. I cannot believe you would say this to the future hero of this world. And was this the kid who ran in here? I wonder, was that actually Billy being a douchebag as usual? Okay, Billy, whatever you say. And he's trying to hide with the pumpkin on his head. But that's actually not what I was looking for. I guess we can try the other tent and see. Maybe the fortune teller's here. I'm guessing since the white flower is here, and yes, this does indicate that it is, in fact, the House of Fortunes. Do you wish to change your fate? I don't know if I want to change my fate, but I need to find this fortune teller. So, oh, do you guys hear this music? Very mysterious and a little bit unnerving. What do you have to say, fortune teller? Let me see your future. No, it's for free. Oh, you are the one who will change the fate of the world. There will be a great change upon yourself. From this moment on, you will only be able to speak to animals and plants, seek their help and harness their special powers. You must try to see what you were not able to see before. What? You must lead the future. Though it may be difficult, do not give up. This fortune teller is crazy. I can only speak to animals and plants? this is a joke, right? How did this help me unlock anything? If any sort of action occurred, it's that you cursed me and removed my ability to communicate with my own kind? Oh my goodness. Well, I guess at the end of the day, we're all animals, really, so. Oh, the flower says, oh, you can understand my words, just like the fortune teller. Humans have come a long way. Then you can talk to animals too if you can talk to me. Oh, by the way, the fortune teller was saying that she is going to Iris. Ah, so I wonder if we need to go to this other place called Iris so that we can meet up with the fortune teller again. Maybe she'll reverse this? I've got to just triple check. What the heck is this? This is not a good thing to give to the person who's going to be the salvation of the world, let me just say. I can still communicate with the mermaid though. But I suppose one could make the argument that a mermaid's not really human and is probably closer to animal, or maybe in between. And I'm assuming that's Billy isn't talking to me, but they weren't talking to me before, so that's not too helpful. Okay, I don't know what to say about this, but let's try talking to this other brat. Oh my gosh, it's like he's swearing at me. What is happening, you guys? We can't talk to anybody. Okay, so I'm trying to think, what does this mean for me? Is there an animal I need to talk to? I guess there were chickens, there was a cow, we also have a dog, and then there was a dog at the castle. So I guess we've got a couple places to start. I don't know, just bear with me, y'all, while I try to figure out what does this even mean for me and this story. So this rooster says, hares are very cautious animals. They don't easily trust humans. If you have an animal who understands you, you might have a chance. I wonder if that's a pro tip. Remember we saw that rabbit back at Dahlia Valley? I wonder if we have to recruit one of these chickens or maybe the dog at the castle first, and then the rabbit will join me? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's by moving forward. So this rooster says, well, you're human, are you not? Why do you understand my words? Oh my gosh, did he bite me? Screw you. What a rude rooster. More like a rudester. Am I right? No? No? Okay. Moving on. They say there's a village of animals at Anemone Coast. I'd like to go visit. Oh, you can come with me and I'll gladly take you. But I doubt you're really interested. And what does the cow have to say? I like flowers. I can relax and be myself here. I can 100% relate, so no judgment from me. I'm also one who enjoys just being in nature by myself, hanging out, laying low. I don't have to be surrounded by people to be content, but oh no, my own mom can't communicate with me. This is horrible. Why would this seer ever do something like this to us? I still maintain this feels more like a curse than a blessing, y'all, but I guess it remains to be seen what this is going to do for us. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. All right, I won't mess with this soldier who's trying to take a leak. I'll ignore him. Let's see if this dog will come with us or say something. What do you have to say? Puppy offers, I am a royal dog. I don't live in a doghouse. This is my room. Well, whoop-de-doo to you, doggy. You're still a jerk, so it doesn't matter if you have a big old house. Well, I think the only animal really left for us to talk to might be the dog. I think his name is Mac. Yeah, okay, I'm not even going to bother with most humans unless it's something like the mermaid. Seems like for the time being, we can't interact with them at all. Well, I take it back. Let me see. No, not even the old wise man. That's so wild. What a weird plot twist. I was not expecting this at all. So Max says, oh, Nyack, how about some grub? I'm starving. Huh? Do you understand what I'm saying? I see. You met that weird fortune teller, didn't you? Don't worry, you'll be back to normal. I'll help you find that fortune teller. So Mac the dog joins the group. Let's open the window to find out his specialty. That's so cool. Oh, I don't see him though. Oh, I guess when we first started a couple episodes ago, we saw that we can equip, if that's really the verb we want to use here, pets or companions. So Max says, I'll bite the enemy to stop him. Well, let's equip him on A. It says, stop moving by touch. What does that mean? Oh, okay. Don't mind me, you guys. I'm just trying to figure out how these simple mechanics work with putting him on either slot A or slot B. It's fairly straightforward. Okay, so stop moving by touch. I don't really know what that could be implying, but he is equipped now. Again, I'm not sure if that's really the best way of describing him following behind us, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, so I've got the dog. What do you have to say? Do you have anything new? Hares are very cautious animals. Okay, so the same thing that we needed to have Mac before there's even a chance that this rabbit back at Dahlia Valley will listen to us. Okay, well, I think this is a very promising lead. So let's head back to Dahlia Valley. We've still got a couple of minutes. Okay, well, we won't have a couple of minutes if I keep hitting the D-pad and sending myself all over the freaking map. Come on, rabbit, get it together. So let's hop on in, friends, and see what I can get this rabbit to do. And if I can get through here without dying too quickly. I don't understand why Mac is kind of floating instead of actually falling behind me. Do you guys see this? How he rotates? What is he supposed to be doing? Can you do anything? He's not doing, like he's not fighting. It says stop moving by touch. Maybe I need to do something? Hold on, let me see. Okay, that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Oh, so he'll stop and wait. Okay, I don't know what that means, but you know what? We don't have to understand fully how he's going to work. Let's just try putting him somewhere and see. Oh, he stopped the enemy. Oh, stop moving by touch. It means he touches the enemy and they stop moving. But that still feels kind of clunky because basically the enemy has to touch him wherever you leave him in order for them to be paralyzed. I don't know, Mac doesn't feel that satisfying to wield as a companion, but to be fair, it seems like he's really just tied to me being able to progress through the story because, oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. As it stands so far, we kind of hit a dead end. There was not really anywhere else for us to go. We saw that spot that had the eye and I could not figure out what to do there. And we found the rabbit and it refused to communicate with us. So Mac should be the key to unlocking the next steps for us. So I won't shit talk him too much is basically what I'm saying. All right, get lost, you monsters. This place is a mess and can easily turn into a shit show that rocks my world. And I'm not about having my world rocked right now. I just want to recruit this rabbit. One, because, you know, rabbits are superior to other creatures. Change my mind. I'm just kidding. I say that as someone who has like a million guinea pigs and birds. I don't even own a rabbit, but I would not be opposed to having one someday. I think, though, Andrew is probably not feeling that idea right now. So, anyway, moving on back to the game. Let's see if the rabbit will entertain me now. And he says, you understand my words? How strange. Is that it? Will you actually join me? You want to go beyond here? Then you will need my help. But I will not help a human. They can't be trusted. I mean, to be fair, he's not totally wrong. No, not him. He's such a kind person, and I trust him. So please help. Oh, Mac, I love you. Oh, yeah? But you can say that because he is your master. Humans are really animals like us. That's what I was just saying a couple minutes ago, Mac. Only language separates us, so humans that speak our tongue are our friends, right? Okay, I'll help you. Excuse me, and boot. What the heck? Now jump. You can never do it if you don't do it on your own. I don't know what that means. I can jump! Nyack gained the courage to jump. Oh my gosh! I can jump, you guys! Where there's a will, there's a way. Isn't that what you humans say? Actually, yes. I think I legitimately said that an episode or two ago. That's crazy. Oh, and we can now move forward. And there is Anemone Beach to the west of us, which is what one of the roosters referenced. And then, does that say Hot Daisy? That sounds a little nasty. Well, Daisy is in Smash now, you guys, so I would not be surprised by certain moves being called Hot Daisy. But, okay, let me get my head in the game here. So, there were some spots here in Dahlia Valley that I think we could explore now that we can jump. But I also would be interested in seeing, can I leap into the well here in Soleil Town? Ooh, and you know what else? I think we can possibly do the other, what is it? The intermediate stage or the intermediate course back at the Rafflesia School or the training grounds. So we certainly won't be lumping all of this together in this episode. I want to just spend a quick minute and see if I can jump in here. Oh, I can't. Well, that's extremely disappointing. I feel like I should be able to interact with that way, because how else am I going to, unless I have to stand up here and throw it down? But surely that doesn't make any sense either. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that, but okay. We will not dwell. Look at me, Rooster, I've got a doggo. And you're just saying the same thing about the hair, but I was able to bring him to my side thanks to Mac. What a bro! Talk about vouching for your buddy. Mac really put his own neck on the line there. But okay, friends, we will go ahead and just part ways here. And when we come back together in episode number 5, I think we can do this now that we have jump. Intermediate course. Come and try if you have the ability to jump. And we do, so my memory did serve me correctly. So as I was beginning to say, when we come back together in episode number 5, oh yeah, no one can talk to me, that's not an animal or a plant, okay. We will immediately head over into the intermediate course. I don't anticipate it taking us too long, so we'll probably spend half of the video doing the course, and I would venture maybe the remaining part of the video seeing if there are any secrets back in Dahlia Valley that we can now access since we have the ability to jump. And if that is not the case, then we will just, you know, shake the dust from our heels and head to Anemone Beach, since the rooster did kind of imply that that's a place we want to keep on our radar anyway. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. As always, my name is Rabbit. This is my blind run through Crusader of Centy, and I greatly appreciate having you along for the ride. So take care, be good, and I'll see you shortly, everyone.